Okay. I'm here. We are live. We're live. We have an overthinking football watch along between Amazulu and Kaizer Chiefs played at Moses Mabhida Stadium. I don't know if they've got the date right. I mean, it doesn't look like that stadium is going to get too full. Maybe Amazulu wanted it a little bit fuller. But in any case, there's two teams. One is Kaizer Chiefs sitting number 10 in the log. 27 games played, 9 wins, 7 draws, and 11 losses. 24 goals conceded. 24 goals scored, 27 goals conceded, for a grand total of 34 points. On the other hand, you have the Amazulu, also, well, close to Chiefs, number 12. 7 games won, 11 games drawn, and 9 games lost. 21 goals for, 26 goals against, for a grand total of 32 points. That means they are 2 points behind Kaizer Chiefs in this rush. I'm being told that the rush is for a top 8 position. So both teams have 3 games left, including this one, to try and get into those top 8 positions. Or both of them will be watching the MTN 8 from home. That's pretty much what's going to happen if these two teams play out as they have. Both teams have an identical record of their last 5 games coming into this one. 1 draw, 3 losses, and only 1 win. Kaizer Chiefs drawing 2-2 versus TS Galaxy during the week. And then Amazulu also drawing 0-0 versus Stellenbosch. Here comes Chiefs. Danko! Best mistake, Ashley Dupree's pounces on it. There we go. Eh? There we go. Here we go. First goal in. It's only taken less than 2 minutes. Eh? Less than 2 minutes and we're up. Less than 2 minutes, guys. Eh? KZN. So it's the teams love playing in KZN, man. All of the things that Pirates are doing to KZN teams. KZN just, man, it has that thing, man.
Guys, we like I want to say rock, cause being heard, but I'm back.
Being heard, now I'm back. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Frank says, yes, I'm still following Kaizer Chiefs, man. Frank, we were winning, Frank. Bafana says, well, guys, it is 1-0 to Kaizer Chiefs. Goal there by Ashley Dupree's after a mistake by Amazulu there at the back. You know, at this stage of the season, when we see mistakes such as those ones, I mean, last game of Velas, did something similar. But let me not get into it. The starting lineups for the two teams are as follows. Amazulu lines up like this. They've got Mtetwa in goal. Yosta, Haramu Mpatlele, Phyllis, Mobara, Mochwari, Ngema, Letsualo, Mulenga, and Extin as their starting lineup. Kaizer Chiefs has Buma in goal. Kwinika, Ngobo, Ditokwe, and Santi finally going back to a traditional centre back pairing with Ngobo and Ditokwe, right? And then we have Mtetwa, Stebe, Shabalala, unchanged midfield with Modi, Dupree's, and Chivavairo up front. Now, I am being told, well, we were told at the beginning of the game that Chiefs is playing a 4-1-4-1. Obviously, the back four. Then Tetwa as a single pivot going into an overloaded midfield with Uchivavairo up top with Ashley Dupree's and Modi playing wingers. So let's see how that pans out. PK, leave me alone, PK. I'm happy. Guys, as you can see on the screen as well, we are following what's happening over in Manchester. As we know, that side as well, they're going into their final games. This is the last 2 games of the English Premiership. Arsenal is chasing down. Manchester City has gone number 1 because they have a game in hand. Arsenal needs to win this game in order to reclaim number 1 spot and make sure that that result is going to be finalized there on the final day. So they're taking it down to the wire. They just have to get past. I don't know, guys. Manchester United fans, who are the noisy neighbors now? Who are the noisy neighbors now that Man City is winning all of these trophies? Who are the noisy neighbors? Anyway, I got a question there from Bafana. Bafana, our next two fixtures are going to be Polokwane City on the 18th, and then we're going to play Cape Town Spurs on the 25th. Cape Town Spurs, of course, it's been confirmed. They have been relegated. They can do nothing but watch. So hopefully they come to our game with that attitude that they can do nothing. And then Richards Bay, of course, winning yesterday versus Orlando Pirates, meaning that Richards Bay put some distance between them and Cape Town Spurs, but also are coming very close to Raleigh M. Very, very, very close to a Raleigh M team that could find themselves in the playoffs, which is going to be very interesting. The last 5 games that these teams have played against each other, Amazulu has the upper hand with 2 wins. There's been 2 draws, and Kaizer Chiefs has only managed to win 1 of those games. Last game was a 1-0 win by Amazulu on the 21st of October last year. So very, very, very interesting times in this here game. I get about chasing top 8, but 1-0 up. 1-0 up within 2 minutes. 1-0 up within 2 minutes. Oratile, welcome. PK, you know the dangers. Tuli says, oh, Chiefs have scored already, guys. Wasting no time today. Wasting no time. ADL says, I'm at the stadium. It's buzzing. Hey, ADL. Let's just hope that it stays buzzing and it doesn't end in tears. But we've got ADL reporting live from the stadium. Bafana says, as a United fan, I want Arsenal to win this game so that City and Tottenham becomes dope. I can't tell you. I don't know which team I want to win. I don't know which team I'm looking at to try and take this game over there at Manchester, you know. I've got no horses in this race. None at all. Let's see. My heart is with Chiefs, but my Betway ticket is with Amazulu. Hey, Malums. Hey, your Betway ticket is with Amazulu. Already, 2 minutes in. How's it looking, Malums? Malums, don't do that. Stick with us. Oratile, I'm good, thanks. And how are you, Oratile? I'm good, thanks. MK, how are you doing, my man? Thank you so much for the 2 roses. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Let's see how this game is going to pan out. Ukujimpi looking to do a little bit better than number 12. And Kaizer Chiefs, of course, they keep telling us their goals. And whenever they tell us their goals, they can't necessarily get to them. They'll tell us which they want. The Champions League spot is still there. Chigi Aiseko. Okay, we're going to play conflict. Chigi Aiseko. Top 8 is the new goal. So let's see how it looks. Currently, as it stands in the league, Kaizer Chiefs is 8th as it stands. Kaizer Chiefs would move to 8th if they win this game. That would put them just on the top 8. But the whole circumference of Kaizer Chiefs would be in the top 8 going into the last 2 games. And then Amazulu, of course, would be looking to try and win this game. So they could go up to 35 points and jump Kaizer Chiefs. So, yeah, those are permutations of this game. Let's see how it plays out. I'm not comfortable, man, with Dupreez on the wing. I'm not comfortable. I feel like Dupreez can be one of our most dangerous players with the right supply. But to see him just running around on the wing, it feels like a waste, man. It feels like a waste. Like, it feels like we need somebody who can cross there. I mean, Quinika's playing. You could probably bring in Frosler. Or is Frosler... Kind of Frosler is not here today. The subs are Kune, McCarthy, Janssen, Castillo, Zwane, Mashiane, Vilakazi, Saile, and Gonzalez. Those are the subs for Kaizer Chiefs. For Amazulu, they have Mzimela, Ngobenis, Kakane, Kumete, Brooks, Maluleka, Mbanjwa, Moremi, and Hwem as their substitutes bench. Okay. We're smiling early. But let's be honest. We saw Velase yesterday. And we saw, not yesterday, last time out. We saw Velase. And we saw, man, how he was giving that game away. Another game, another defensive blunder. I don't know. It was Dupreez who scored. Pounced on a blunder. 20 minutes later, 2-1. I Chiefs, prank calls. Prank calls, not on the Lord's Day, on a Sunday. On a Sunday, you want to start things. Don't start things on a Sunday, guys. Yeah?
I need peace. Leave me with peace. I'll leave you with peace.
Leave me with peace, guys. Leave me with peace. For those who are just joining, it is 1-0 up, and all I can say at this current moment is,
Guys, we like ngikhumbulile like I want to say rock cause being heard, but I'm back.
Twitter says we're good at pressing. We are good at pressing, but you can't deny that those are avoidable errors that were made. Completely avoidable, but there was no need for those errors to be made, man. There's no need. Yeah? You know, part of me is so happy that we scored, but then there's a part of me that's going,
bring the bus, bring the double bus.
You just tried to park the bus.
Go there and park the bus. Park the bus. Park the bus.
Park the bus.
something in me is like, hey guys, we started very well. We got lucky. Let's just ride this luck up until, because Okay, let's see. Veli Motwa looks to be down a little bit there. Hey, Motwa plays so hard when he plays versus Kaizer Chiefs. He plays so hard. Lijabulile ikhozi. Abongile sijabulile kumnandi so far. Kumnandi so far siyalida. Chiefs is now 12 minutes. Hey, the only game we lost was Sundowns. Please leave us alone. Veli wants to be Kosi. MK, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Guys, send a gift, man. Kusasemnandi. Send a gift, send a rose, send a teddy bear. Send on. I'm still happy right now. Papa Zeku says, I'm happy to see young boys on the bench, Jansen and Vilakazi. Also McCarthy. Jansen, Vilakazi, McCarthy, Zwani. You could probably still count as youngsters. It's good to see, but we'd like to see them get some play time. We've all been going crazy about Abozwani. The last thing you want those youngsters to become is a Mashian who's also sitting right there with them on the bench. You don't want them to become a Mashian, you know. MK, thank you for the rose, roses. Among one says, guys, but we still have professional players that can't pass accurately. Hey, Chiefs players. Hey, leave the negative. Yeah, leave the negative. Okay, look, here's the thing. I don't know what it is about Kaizer Chiefs. The moment they land at Kaizer Chiefs, it's like they lose all of their football common sense, all of their talent, all of the things that they do well. They just go missing. So I don't know. I don't know if it's Chiefs specifically, but you also see it around the league. Some of those passes that Goldo was making last night, it was something else. Lebza, welcome. Mutomunto, welcome. Tabang says, talking about young players, Zwani deserves some minutes. What happened to Ngobo? Is he injured? I'm not sure. I believe he was injured, but now I'm not sure if he's still on injury. We don't get updated like that at Kaizer Chiefs. I would love to see Zwani get some minutes, but I guess the thinking behind it is that would you rather play youngsters right now when you're trying to do some important things, maybe chase that top 8 spot like I was saying, or do you play the older guys and maybe lean on the experience? For me, personally, I think at this current moment at Kaizer Chiefs, I wouldn't want to put the youngsters in all the time. And it's not that they're not good or they don't deserve game time. My reasoning is that I don't want the youngsters to be put into situations where they need to be saviors, right? Where we're looking for them to do something at the end of the season. I think it's a little bit too much pressure to put on some of these youngsters' heads. I mean, Umfundo is what, 17, 18? Don't put it on their heads. If they had started this year with that goal and said this year we're playing the youngsters and started from game 1 with these youngsters, I would be far more comfortable. And I think that's what should have happened this season. You know, after 9 years, 8 years, going to be 9 this year. after eight years of being trophyless, I don't think any of us would cry too much with the youngsters being there. The only problem that I see with the youngsters is that they don't have proper mentors. And I'm not going to ask a 18-year-old to be a leader or to lead the Kaizer Chiefs. Counter. Oh, Stebe on a counter. Hola. Ronaldinho. Stebe to who, boy? To who? Ulisa, people, Stebe. What was the 3v2, 4v2 counter-attacking opportunity, and we decided to give it to our defensive-minded midfielder who's playing versus the club he used to play for. I don't think I want to see Stebe in those attacking places, but they did say that it's a 4-1-4-1, so Mtetwa's going to be sitting back. This is maybe where you'd bring in a Castillo, you know, up there. I would have played Castillo over Stebe if we're talking about a 4-1-4-1 trying to attack teams, you know. Janssen has pace, they should just give him the chance. Okay. Pace is over. Dupreez is so. Bafana, who do you want Chiefs to sign as a striker OT? I'm going to be controversial. I don't think our strikers are bad. I also, to be honest with you, don't want to think about any signings. I don't want to think about any signings. I don't want to think about who could come. I don't want to think about who I do want. I don't want to see any of that stuff. Why? Because we don't know who the coach is. I'd be doing the thing that I don't like my team doing when they sign players without the coach being there or without having a coach. They sign on the coach's behalf and then the players don't fit into the coach's plans. I don't want to do that. I think I want to first assess who the Kaizer Chiefs coach is going to be. Very, 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 very many rumors floating around about that one. I guess we'll see. All we know is that Kevin Johnson has been told that, hey, my guy, buyela ku back room. Is vilakazi no lungile, the starting lineup is Vuma, Kwinika, Ngobo, Ditokwe, Tantim, Tetwas, Tebe, Tawalala, Modi, Dupreez, and Chivavairo. Tabang says all the guys have given us nothing the whole season. I get, but still, young players need at least one half. Look, my problem with Kaizer Chiefs is that it's not structured. Right? It's not structured. They're going to put some kid under so much pressure. But I do get your point. I just wish it was structured, you know? The type of minutes on my banner can get is structured because the team is more or less complete. Mfukeng can go missing for full games, go Pirates. But because that team is more or less again complete and he's got other players that are shouldering some of the duties, I get it. I would not want Mfundo Vilakazi to shoulder the responsibilities of Chiefs, right? I would want Mfundo Vilakazi in at least this first season of his to come in and get you about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, unless, again, like I said earlier, unless they had started him from game one. I do think that these youngsters come with something, right? There was a game we saw where I think Shabalala had scored and he was celebrating with Mfundo and he was taken off and you could see Zwane. There's an excitement that comes with the youngsters because they're still raw, you know, they're still naive, you could say. So they come in and they still have that energy to want to play for Chiefs or to want to play for themselves. That is something that is to be said for these kids, but rather play them from game one than to throw them in when two coaches have been fired and things are going wrong and all of that stuff, you know? Young players should have started today just to boost their confidence. But fully top 8, guys, it's Chiefs. I'm not with what they're doing. I wish Tebe can score today. He almost did, but he decided to just turn around. I thought Arsenal would be 3-0 by now. Disappointed. Hey, it's still 0-0, I know. But come on, relax. Relax, go to relax. As Joseph Terry would say. What happened to Steve Mara? Even live, I don't rate Modi, says ADL. Guys, ADL is at the stadium. So he's the one telling us what's happening. Papazico says you're right. OT Janssen is like Dupree's. Okay, that's a good thing. Can he cross the ball? Papazico. Stebe is defending most of the dangerous balls in the Chiefs box. He's winning all of them and joining an attack. Oh, Motwa, just give us 2, Motwa. Give us another goal so we can relax, Motwa. Vele, we don't know which coach is coming. No, we don't know. There's a lot of rumors. The Pitso one has been swirling for a while. They've spoken about a short list of 5. There was the guy who was the technical director. They had Santos. I don't think he's going to want to leave. Danko, Arsenal. Trossard makes it 1-0. Trossard makes it 1-0. The title charge is still up for it. Can't do that with Chiefs. Let's see. Let me just update the score here as well. Huh? Guys, serious chat. Man United fans, what do you guys say about Ten Hag, guys? What are you guys saying about Ten Hag? Because I know you guys were reluctant. Oh, we can't keep changing coaches. What do you say about him now? Hey, Amazulu, relax. Oh, okay, Ranga. So what you're trying to do there? Are you sure you want number 8? Yes, I do. I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want top 8. Me, I want top 8. Me, I want top 8. I don't want anything else. I want top 8. Why they took so long just to kick the free kick? Arsenal 1 up, 5 more to go. Thank you, Taganib. Tabang says, I don't want Arsenal to win. A lovely throw would be very nice. Tabang. Please, Tabang, please. We've got no room for negativity today. No room for negativity. Oh, okay? Come on to here and start saying things. That was too easy. Johnny Evans is too slow. Hey, people are trying to extend him for a year. Oh, Rama. Is Rama coming off? MTNH is the easiest trophy to win. Chiefs should make it to top 8. Yeah, me, I want top 8. I'm not the type to say, don't play competitions. No. I'm not that type. I need top 8. I need Carling. I need Nedbank. I need any trophy you can play. Makufe. We need as many games as we can get. I don't care about anything else. They should go and play these games. And if it means you get embarrassed in the MTN 8, you get embarrassed, and that sets your season right, that's what you need. But I'm not one to say they mustn't qualify. No room for negativity for Chiefs, yes, but for Arsenal, all the negativity. Tabak, you have it the other way around if I'm coming down to this. Paul says, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, all the mothers that are here. All the mothers that are here, happy Mother's Day. Chiefs will play Sundowns in the first round. Fine. Ballet. Guys, look, it's been a rough season. I get it. I know. Don't you guys forget that Mamelodi Sundowns had to score a late goal in MTNA to try force a second leg. They had to score by an offside and Castillo falling asleep in one of the other games. They had to score by Peterson doing this. Guys, he could handle Sundowns. So I'm expecting the new coach to take it up a level. Corner Amazulu. Let's see, corner Amazulu, can they get one back here? Oh, PSL games or something else, eh? PSL games. Oh. One like some specs. Now it's a spec. It's a spec. Tabby 10, thank you for the roses. Guys, send some gifts. Jeez, send some gifts, man. I'm a team win. You know, there's this one. And then there's the one up top. Yeah, I win today. I'm having a good weekend, guys. I'm having a good weekend. Send on. Ildiwi Pirates. Send on. Come. Johnson is failing us. I had so much faith in him. But the changing of the squad always, no, man. That's a PSL thing, isn't it? PSL teams are still finding themselves. Game 25, they're still finding themselves. 25 games out of 30, they're still finding themselves. Shout out to my man MK, Tabi 10, Lebza, Marcy, Mr. XO4, Tabi 10. Thank you for the gifts. Let's keep them rolling. Oh, Gumnandi says smile, guys. Gumnandi says smile. No, it's not my birthday. Yeah, no, it's my birthday. Yes, Oratili, you're right. It's my birthday. It's my unofficial birthday. Arsenal's beating Manchester to win the league. Come on, guys. Mapenduga says, Amazulu, awazange angiphoxa emabhida. Hey. Moses Mapita, your home stadium at Chiefs. I want the stadium. It's our stadium. Oh, see let's just win it. Tani, I mean, in 25 matches, you haven't seen who plays better together. Come on. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that like a lot of PSL coaches have the same problems. It's a PSL thing where it's like 25 games in, you still don't have your winning combination. You still don't know how to use your players. And I think what irritates me most about PSL coaches, for the most part, is that I get you trying different things to go win games. Cool. But they try the same two things over and over again instead of also expanding a little, right? I would have loved to see a Kaizer Chiefs that lines up with a transition team first half. So you bring in your Duprises, your Modis, your Potsanes, your Sailes. You bring in a number 10 that is not there to hold the ball, but is just there to play balls through. You do all of those type of things. Then, Mazitiboma 60 minutes, it's bomb squad time. You know, guys, FIFA allows us to make 5 subs. And you never see them using it to change games. Bomb squad, Chivavairo, Gonzalez, Castillo, Prosler, Sassman. Bombard the box with balls. But they don't try things. That is not to say that my things would work, right? But I look at them and I go, I know you guys in Chimanabo. I know you guys know more than we do in terms of the players. I know you see them every day. But if you're not going to try these things, who's going to try these things when you see the results are going the way the results are? Chiefs is number 10 going into this game for a reason. It's because Quinica always comes in and plays right back. It's because Tebe is always put with somebody like Mart. We've seen this movie before, right? Abomdu don't have anybody playing the ball up to them. There's all of these things that we see every day. Every day. And I wonder, what is the cause of our coaches not changing it? But. Hey, you guys are going to pull me into a very a dark place. Akiko attacking, man.
Guys, like I want to say rock, cause being heard, but I'm back.
Don't disturb me from my score, please. Don't disturb me from my score, please. Where's Mtansane? He hasn't been back for a while. I even thought at some point he was one of the suspended gens. Mtansane, I'm crying. No, I'm serious. Nobody orchestrates a counterattack quite like Mtansane in terms of not having to touch the ball. Then, if you notice, Modi's scored, 4 goals this season? 2 of them have come from combining with Mtansane. 2. Pretty much the same goal even. Modi gets the ball, cuts inside, plays the 1-2, takes a shot. So, I understand you guys not wanting them in because of how they've played. But when you look at them in terms of chemistry and what the team does, that's what I'm saying, right? I don't understand it when, again, Dupriz is on the wing. I will never understand it because that means if Dupriz is on the wing and Modi's on the other side, right? For example, in this game, as we have it in this game, Ranga won't get proper supply because there's no one who can cross the ball in that pitch. So now you've minused Ranga. Ranga's going to drop back and try play this false 9 thing so that he can open spaces for the other two. The other two, the one big thing that he has is pace. But if he's on the wing, his pace means that he has to beat the right back or the left back and the center back from inside instead of on the line, right? So for me, the chemistry question is the most important one. You see the players. How do you put them into positions where they'll be good together, right? I think if you have Frosler crossing a ball, like somebody said here, somebody said back three. You play back three, you have Frosler and Solomon's, Mashiane maybe, as the left and right wing backs. So it would be a 5, but then as the right and left wing backs pumping in balls to Chivavairo, who's good in there, physical presence. Gonzalez is a physical player. I'm not expecting him to score, but he'll keep a defender busy. And then you have Castillo, who's scored goals this season, coming in with a late run, far post for headers, right? So my gripe with PSL coaches is I can see that, and I would be willing to try that. Again, not to say that my way would work, but there's logic behind it, right? For example, in this game, what is the logic of having 4-1-4-1 and Mtetwa's there, but then Stab is meant to be playing the 8 or even the advanced 8, right? Why would you put Stab into advanced 8 when you could have somebody else in that position who can combine with Umtu? You get me? That's my thing. That's my thing. Looks like there's a problem with ex-Marumo Gallants players. Yesterday it was Ndlondo, today it's Ngema. Hey, let's hope that Chivavairo Ronaldinho comes right. But Tabang says the other thing I have a problem with is always playing a back 4. Try a back 3 and pack the mid. Pack the mid for who? For what? I hear you. But guys, how many PSL teams play up the middle? Combinations. How many PSL teams, if we're being honest? Who am I counting? I'm counting Pirates at times. I'm counting Mamelodi Sundowns when they're not doing that weird stuff that they normally do. I'm counting... Oh, dude, nice shot. I'm counting Stellenbosch kind of, because they do it on the counter. But otherwise, who else plays there? We saw Richards Bay playing wide yesterday. So they're one-dimensional, most of them. Frosler's on right back is good enough for me. Thank you, Tlani. The last game Tanzania played, Kaizer Chiefs won, and he was one of the key players, then vanished. Exactly. We can't have players disappearing without updates. Tanzania puts on gone without updates. Why you ain't wearing a Kaizer Chiefs shirt? You know when last I bought a Kaizer Chiefs shirt? Well, you guys have been buying through the drought. I mean, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I bought my wife a jersey. My wife has a Chiefs jersey, last year's Chiefs jersey. She wanted it really bad, so I bought it for her. But for myself, I don't know. No, I don't know. I wouldn't buy it, eh? Matlo, Tlani also gone. Zanele, ungawari siyawina. Fike late mara siyawina. Cross ball, Modi. Cross boxing time, Modi. Modi. Same time, Fapos. Dupriz is making a yo. Wait. You. Look up. And these professional players, they don't look up. I swear some girls one will leave and will regret like we did with Blom. I would have sent him on loan, to be honest with you. I would have called Gavin Hunt and said, Gavin, you need some depth. Here's Zwane, here's Mfundo, here's, okay, Mfundo maybe not go super sport, but here's Zwane, who can control your midfield for you. Mashiane is the left back. You know what? Take them. They'll go play Africa with you, Confed. They'll come back better players. This thing of sitting players on the bench in J, I don't think so. Mr. XO4 says my wife doesn't want a Chiefs jersey. Listen, I warned her, but then she wanted it. I don't know when last I've seen the Chiefs jersey, to be honest with you. I don't know when last. Matlo Kwan, come on, Kaizer and Siras. Lebza says the problem with Chiefs that they will draw this game. No negativity. Please leave the negativity at home. Please, 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 please. Eh? Hela Coach Kevin Johnson doesn't have Coach Peterson next to him. Okay, let's see. Corner Amazulu, they're going to try again. Okay. Clear ball. Just clear the ball, man. Oh, thank you. Counter. Make the run, Modi. Oh, what a ball. Oh, what a ball. Oh, what a ball. Oh. Modi hesitated. I told you guys about Moto. What when Moto sees Kaizer Chiefs? When Moto sees Kaizer Chiefs, I don't know, man. He becomes Bafana's number one. Oh, Ranga. Oh, to praise hits the upright. Oh, to praise. Koran boys.
Guys, ngiyile like ngikhumbulile like I wanna say rock cause being heard but I'm back.
Being heard, but I'm back. Eh? But we need to score. No, let's be real. We need to score. Oh, that Chabalala, did I call her? I always call the wrong place. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah? Siyasmile, guys. Siyasmile. Umnandi. Siyalida. Kaizer Chiefs, why couldn't you give us some smiles in J, man, mid-season? Amazulu's pushing. They just don't have a way to get in. Honestly speaking. Amazulu's pushing. But they leave themselves open on the counter. Oh, they're open proper. Look, here comes another one. Here comes Ronaldinho, get into position, Ranga. This is what I'm saying about PSL players. Are you guys telling me that these grown men can't say skip, leg, corner? These grown men. Aye, man.
What a fun, man. Oh, what?
Grown players can't say leave it.
It's country, nada. It's country. Nada, it's country.
Aye, guys. No, guys. I can't believe that. With a clear contract, I cannot believe that. Cannot. Honestly, just Taba, just shout leave it and we've scored. Oh. Oh. You can't even get happy. You can't even get happy for too long.
But that will hurt. They will hurt you.
Let's see. You know this thing of crosses at Kaizer Chiefs. This thing of crossing at Kaizer Chiefs. I want to speak again about it because you're telling me that grown men are on the pitch and no one is saying men behind. Nangumuntu akho uhlantuz mele wane. The other one standing at one. You know, this is similar to how TS Galaxy got their goal, even though this came from a corner, I believe it was. I can't Litswalo now. Oh, hey, I forgot. Go to Litswalo. Litswalo and Motwa. Hey, Litswalo. Hey, has killed us before. He was still at Rally M. Basha 4-1. Hey, Taban. Happy for 5 minutes. Hey. Hi. That's offside. Hey. Yeah, it's off, but decision is decision, guys. I tell me so. Why are you guys celebrating too much? You don't celebrate. Malum said I've seen this movie before. Malum Kusa says, "Lo, bakhona osduma ngabanye." And match says back to reality. Oh, Nkosi yami. Hi, PK, go away, PK, go away. Go away. Guys, let's face it, we don't have a system. Chiefs are just playing. Yeah, nah. Can they just counter then? Can they just counter? I know, and like I know it's 40 minutes, but
Park the bus in front of the goal.
Park the bus in front of the goal.
Parking always at the goal.
And they left the bus in front of the goal.
once.
Bring the bus. Bring the double bus.
You just try to park the bus.
Go there and park the bus. Park the bus. Park the bus.
Park the bus.
Litswalo scored, broski. Litswalo scored. Hey, but it's fine. We still have time. As Pelmoy, we still have time. Oh, wait. Ajabuli South Africa says Zalele broski. PK says I'll be back at 2-1. Yeah, 2-1 to Chiefs. You must come back. Paul says as long as we have Bavuma, we won't win. Itokelang Vuma, guys. I'm busy watching Arsenal. Come on, Chiefs. Ish, guys. As my weekend was going to end so nicely. Lebza says this game will end 3-3. Lebza, over 4.5. Over 4.5. I never. Those chances we had. To praise Umelipola. I'm not a defender corner, but why are you waiting for the ball? Amazulu hasn't necessarily attacked like that, so I'm not too scared, but because I'll pay Moya. It's back to default settings. OTI, I'm only leave me alone. Oh, Maki, don't worry, he'll come back stronger. Sweetie, yeah, leave us alone. Chiefs will kill us one day. Oh, Lulu. Chiefs.
Football can kill you. Will kill you really, a real death. You will die because of football.
Hi. I didn't even get to use their cooking sound. Alright, guys, not like this. But anyway, 43 minutes in, it is still 1-1. Do they want to be relegated? They're not going to be relegated. Chiefs, relegation. It would never happen. I want the dates confirmed that Chiefs is relegated would be the day a phantom, one of the owners would have to give up their status willingly with their eyes open. They'd give up that status and Chiefs would be back up. Think they'd leave. My team is playing, didn't even know because I no longer care, but Kosi for life. Buddha, ufika ngabo Kosi for life, Kosi for life, retro. Where was the Kosi for life when we were leading? We needed them. Semiko says, I used to think that in game I was a good player. I was very wrong. And Dronika says, we're going to play MTN 8. Fail or far? Far, retro MTN 8. Lebza says I have a Sangoma in Limpopo that can help Chiefs. A real Kadinga. Mar. Kidding. But maybe it's time to change even that team. I remember that guy who was sent to rub the post and he got caught by the rest before penalties. Even their tactics are all wrong, man. My tactics are to all Kenje. Amazulu will win this game, says Austin, automobile mechanic. It's like the ANC loses majority in 2 weeks' time. I get it so. Mutulibjala. The Chiefs will lose this game. They're watching Amazulu playing. Throughout the Chiefs is like a win, says Langman. I remember him, he was embarrassed. Hey, yeah. Even their tactics. Guys, send roses. Guys, send gifts. Keep the gifts rolling. My night is turning bad. Can you please just send me gifts? All I'm hoping for tonight. I remember he was embarrassed. Bongeza and I got a medal in less than a year at Amai. Triangazana saying that Trauta something is used to it. It's not something new. Akere FCSB was FC Steaua Bucharest. Yeah, FCSB was in a trophy drought of their own. So Ngezana's like, no, trophy droughts are a big team. It's not a new thing. We don't want top 8 next season. We want to start with a clean sheet. I want top 8, me. Sebon says, I know Arsenal must throw. Leave us. Quinika's useless, says Lukumkani. Lebza says, Chiefs fans are the wife service that... Yes. The wives are like our sponsorship deal. Doesn't matter if we're losing, you must honor that fixture. You must honor that one fixture. Hey, Lebza. This team seems to be causing real depression. Telling you guys, we treat our wives like Chiefs treats Vodacom. Have you ever heard of Chiefs missing out on an opportunity to activate fans when they land in another province? No. Arteta tactically outdone by Ten Hag at the moment. I saw they've been getting some chances. Will they take them? I don't know. Guys, we're heading to halftime. So remember that at halftime, I'm going to let in 6 people to talk about this half that we're seeing here. Remember, you have to be following me on TikTok. So those who are watching on YouTube, come on over to TikTok. And then at the bottom of your screen, there'll be a button that appears that says multicast. Click on it. I let you in. And then we have a conversation about halftime. And you help me analyze what we've seen. So that's going to happen at halftime. But then, let me just find it. I'm half watching this match this side. But then if we can, oh, there we go. If we can get to 15,000 likes, I keep it open for the whole of the second half, and everybody will be able to come in, jump in, add your voice to the show, and you can do whatever. I hate this thing when they're standing in the middle of the pitch talking to each other. Go back to the dressing rooms, guys. We don't need to perform. Well, Kevin Johnson is killing Castillo slowly. Hey, guys, I don't know what Castillo did. I don't know. I don't know whose nudes Castillo has. Okay, request, guys. Bottom of your screen, there's a button there that says multi-guest. Blue figure hugging a pink figure. You can jump in if you're following me, and we can have a chat. Let me see who's here. Oh. Nto, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Mr. OT?
Hi, man. Hey, Ben Chable. And then, oh, what's happening? Multicast. Sorry, guys, my TikTok is tweaking right now. So please request again. It seems like my TikTok was going through its phases or something. I don't know what's going on. Then I can let you in. So just request again them to. There we go. Let me see if I get all of you in. Guys, in the meantime, tap the screen. Tap the screen. It's free. Tap, 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 tap. And also send gifts. Send another gift, guys. Stop keeping the roses for baddies. Not to see TikTok. Sorry about that. You can just continue there where you were at. Guys, please mute. Please mute when you come in. Please mute. Please mute. Please mute. Poor Orlando Pirates fan. Please mute. Please mute. Please mute. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, hey, no, it's a bit hectic to be a Chiefs fan these days, man. You're only happy for like a maximum of like 15 seconds. You know, after such a good start, and I don't understand how they. Yes, the goal is offside. I don't have any qualms about it. I know they're gonna analyze it and find it's offside, but the defending. Well, why did they allow that guy to just cross so easily? That's one thing. And for me, it just shows me that they don't understand what they are waiting for crosses. We can't be defending our crosses because anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. You have to press and make it hard for the person who needs to cross the ball. And then the other thing is that the midfield does not inspire anything. We're basically trying to play in a more wing. I'm seeing actually Ukwinika doing more work than our midfielders. He's been more forward than our midfielders. They don't have any passes to Ranga. There's nothing that's gonna happen other than that Amazulu makes a mistake and then we capitalize again. That's the only chance we have of getting a second goal. Because I don't see how we're playing. I just, you know, being a Chiefs fan these days, you're just hoping for a miracle. We're like, hey, there can just be another chance, man. But we're fine even if we score the second goal. Are we capable of defending it? That's the other thing.
I told them park the pass. Did I not say in the first few minutes, just park the pass once?
But these players, Mr. Uchi, they can't even park the pass. Look at there was one striker, say Amazulu in the box, and I don't know, 3-4 defenders, but they couldn't defend the cross.
Yeah.
That's why the issue was that they did not press the guy who made the cross. Because he had ample time to pick out Ulitwalo, so you don't allow that kind of space. You know, that's the main issue with Chiefs. I don't understand the coaching also. Why don't they identify these issues and sort them out? Because it's the same issues. My college Chiefs, they were considered someone has free time to cross the ball and then we get punished. Or they don't close out to cross. Even the goal, they equalized in the last game, nobody picked the players. Someone should have seen that Ulutalo is alone. They are about 4 players.
Yeah.
They just ball watching. They're waiting for the ball to come in. What's that?
I'm going to come back because I want to speak to you about that. Let me bring in Mpho. Mpho, welcome to the show. T-Man, can you just mute there for a little bit?
Hello, Dumela Wundati kaofela ma Chiefs fan guys ka.
Mpho, ne go le mnate man. At least ne go le mnate nyana. O reng ka game in.
Good man, okay, ke batla go botsa fela like at least kaofela re version. O awe ka debris. Debris o dlala position ya Ntono ya Kunika.
Yeah.
If o tlhokometse.
Yeah.
Sharp. Ke matlo go ra debris ya tlo dlala ntho ba ke la position ya Kunika.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah.
Ranga a buile modi. Ha ba buisane ba dlala bolo ya bona ba le babedi fela ba dlala like ba tsamaya ka mo fo. Okay, I go back line. Goalkeeper, yeah, but there's a player, opponent here, one. How will Lindo defender of Emre? We won, we muli one. He's a player.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know win. As long as there is now, Mutolo mo guide defensive yarona. I guys, now give to the lama. Now, Dallas Chevelinto, Marikmanto, Motato. Imagine. Badala bole tshwana batho ba. Ha ona e wana re mona tsamaya o lo disturb. Ha ona e wana re mona ke tamaka. Kore ba betsa ntho e tshwanang. Ha ba ya pele ba le babedi. Ha ba le ba maka ba le babedi. Kore no ba space fela. Guys yo.
Okay. Ke tlo go utla Prampo, ke tlo go utla. Ona le ntho ke batlang go botsang yona. Teaser, welcome to the show. How are you?
Don't know.
Caesar.
Yes, Oti.
Tell me what you see from this first half. Welcome, Caesar. Tell me what you saw.
Yeah.
Or when somebody
Yeah. I'm laughing at you now. How are you, Oti?
I know something coming. Now I was happy, now I'm not so happy anymore, but it's fine.
Because, but this is like a friendly Oti for Chiefs. Do you expect anything from this game?
My heart expects something, Maratida. My heart.
Okay. But for me, on my side, Oti as a Kaizer Chiefs supporter, it's like already I'm in the preseason. I don't even care what is happening, and I will be happy if they can maybe finish at number 10 or even they can play playoffs. Is gonna be fine, so that they can start afresh. Because there is nothing, Oti. There is nothing. There's nothing. We can say whatever we want to say, but the truth must be told. There's nothing that they cannot do. These guys, they are trying. It's not that they are not trying. Really, they are playing their hearts out. They are doing everything, but I think no, something is not good. They must try next season.
Okay. But I'm gonna come back, Tiz. I'm gonna come back. Let me bring in T-Man. T-Man, tell me about this first half.
Oti?
I'm gonna come back. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. Stay on.
All right, Oti.
But Ningzati, at least the team am laying petegat. When is the game, Tibet?
Usibuke friendly game. Cabanga flight win sabe ngishubuya nje kuyala. Amathikithi awu-10 rand. Why is it ukuthi 10 rand sobuke befana ngale guys?
Amathikithi 10 rand.
10 rand amathikithi ungena lapha. Cabanga 15 minutes ukusuka la ngikhona ngiya lapha eground.
Yeah.
Yini engenza ukuthi ngiyobukela lento lento esiyibuka njengamanje ngoba ishows ukuthi kwaleli goal iChiefs elikhona lingoba liphiwe Amazulu kusho ukuthi ayikho nje lona elaba babezocreator bakhona igame elimnandi. Hayi ngeke bafutha hayi yes disappoint iChiefs. I don't think izokhona labantu ungena ku top 8 if benza kanjalo.
Bayifuna top 8 but mawubhekile bayifuna top 8 iChiefs ayifuna top 8.
Hayi abakhombisa bayifuna. Seriously. Abakhombisa bayifuna. Abasadabukeni nalo abantu abangene ngo-10 rand laphana bafuna ukuzobuka ibhola.
Ngosunday uhlezi endlini.
Wawona lamazulu akhona you can see like nothing yabo manje sengishintshe i-channel ngibuka i-Arsenal just because ayikho into engayibuka kule game le. Ngathi siyangena nje nalathi siduka usuku sichaza nje le yanto lapha. Eyifili league yalana mafethu. Ukufa kwe-league le. Seriously. 10 rand. Abantu bahlulwa ukungena egroundini 10 rand just because babalekela lento le. This is a joke. This is a serious joke.
Hey.
Kwalona lamazulu elingenile offside le. Unayizwe ukhipha amehlo nje. Ubuka ibhola. Offside. Hayi come on.
Hayi man, analyze man. Ngibona ama-pattern ngiyadlala. Let me go to you. Let me bring in ngafaka nami but it's fine so the team.
Ozekhaya sithi yazi mama wasibe lapha ekhaphi esingajabulani. Ayisingajabulani nakuqala. Sharp.
Thank you T-Man. Oratile, you won us one game. Welcome.
Uncle.
Unzang Oratile.
Yeah, I'm not the game even. I didn't.
Umunati.
Yeah, you went in the game.
Oratile shebile.
Good night for Amazulu. You be let him to me.
Yeah.
But look at the film because the metaphor. Amazulu win.
Oh, bueno, battery.
I'm
Wena o
sorry.
batla re jewe, ke a
I'm
go
not leaving.
bona. Ke a go bona. Pirates e jelwe mabone o batla gore re jewe
I
kaofela.
don't know what to do.
Ai. Ai,
Yeah,
o
yeah.
qalile neng o e support
Okay,
Amazulu? O qalile neng go e support Amazulu eo ya hao?
Uncle,
Ke re o qalile neng o e support Amazulu eo ya hao?
vandaag. Gale snappen.
Vandag
En te glad
Ai, okay, wow. Ke tlo gutla o ratile stay on. Mtho Ai, ke atla ke tlo gutla. Ke batla gore Mtho gutle Mtho. Tell me in the second half, win this game for me as Chiefs. And then win this game for me as Amazulu.
Basically, as Chiefs, we hope it can be similar to the last game, which we can get some form of a free kick or a penalty, and then that's our saving grace, because I can't expect creativity from these players. They can't. I mean, they can't even net my passes. And the other mistake that I'm picking up, even it led to the goal. Oh, Loxana, Mtutus Shabalala keeps on running with the ball, and he ran into Umupara and lost the ball. He did it 3 or 4 times. They have someone needs to talk to him to say, hey, pass up, look, panang bola, man. Don't be a bit selfish and want to wave your way around these players. Yeah. So because he's losing the ball, and when he loses the ball, they just played forward, and then we are caught sleeping at the back. So to win the second half, we just need to be a little bit more adventurous. I don't know what's the strategy gonna be, because I'm not inspired. I don't know who's gonna really win us this game. So it's really gonna be one of those games where if we get a penalty, then we can possibly win it. Nakona, are we gonna be able to close out the game? Because last game we were leading 2-1 and we just conceded in a stupid manner in a corner kick. So it can happen even in this game. So I don't have that confidence. But yeah, for me, either the game ends 1-1 or Amazulu can just come. Because Amazulu will be more confident to say, guys, these people, they can't even defend them across. Let's rather try and put in them across and see if they will be able to deal with that. So you'll see Amazulu are going to try and do a lot of different things to try and catch this Chiefs team out. This Chiefs team, I don't know it's not. I know people are gonna say it's spiritual, but some of these things, man, this player is bad lazy. Why aren't you pressing a player? You just want the player to just cross for free, man.
Okay. Yeah. What's your score prediction? Is it still gonna be 2-1? Cup penalty.
Wasn't funny top 8, Mr. OT, 2-1.
That's on Chizio. Anti-Haman Let me go to Mpo. Before I go to Mpo, guys, you're telling me that a ticket to this game costs less than a nazo meal. When a nazo meal are being advertised there, you're telling me that it's less even. Mpo, win this game for me as Kaizer Chiefs. Oka, what would you change? Who would you bring in? And then what should Amazulu do to win this game? And what is your score prediction?
No, score prediction get 3-1. When I win 3-1.
I'm Bantlivio. Le wena o tshepetse penalty le free kick.
What's why you referring at 3-1? How did that change our midfield to Aaron? We're gonna win this game.
Okay. Marala chincha next. Same midfield. Hey, okay, Prof. let me go to Teaser. Win this game for me. What changes must Chiefs make in order to win this game?
No changes. Let's just wait for this 45 minutes for the guys to finish and maybe go and pause somewhere. That's only what is left. There's nothing that is left. Only 45 minutes left. They can finish and then they go to Puza. That's all. And I wonder, OT, I know you're a Kaizer Chiefs supporter like me. Can you tell me, are they going to hold the end of season awards for Chiefs? Are they going to be any awards for Chiefs?
Yeah, Azobakon, and they're gonna be there only because the sponsors, like the sponsor.
But
give
really,
some
I
awards
think
away again.
I'll be down if you don't win OTT. You are the one. You are the only man that you deserve the award for Chiefs, because really you are trying everything for your club.
Hey,
You see,
I get
you deserve something. Maybe award in yard. But the score OTT is not gonna change. Yeah, the score is done. It's gonna be 1-1, and then that's it. And I wonder again if they are gonna release any players on condition that they didn't perform, because no one is gonna say to anyone you didn't perform, because who performed? Bobby didn't perform, Kune didn't perform, Johnson didn't. Everybody didn't perform.
They're trying to extend players. Shanti, there's a contract. Well, they're picking up the thing for Shanti. Dolly's already been offered. Hey, they're already giving these players contracts right now. When they tell me about Louis, people must leave.
Sharp Titi. See you later. OTT.
Sharp. Oratile. I winner one game Chiefs. Le Amazulu ya ba nchapele bona ba le two. It tlo wina jwang Chiefs, it tlo wina jwang Amazulu.
Gana, you can gonna knock on there. Gonna Amazulu go because Chiefs 3-0. 3-1 I mean 3-1. 3-1. You're win at 3-1.
Hey, kana wena u
Hey,
fan.
Yeah.
Amazulu.
Too. Antana win.
Okay.
Marie, I believe it.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy birthday, na. Happy birthday.
I get an elevator. Show ya otherwise, here's the free kick says talk. Guys, if you can get to 20,000 likes, tap the screen, it's free. I'll carry it open, I'll keep it open. Everybody will get a minute to just tell me what they think about this game. Here are my thoughts. There's no direction either way. That first half was very poor. I think Chiefs has had opportunities, and the Amazulu defense gets left alone a lot. So you can have a lot of transition counter attacks. Problem is the decision making up front. But other than that, for the rest of the game, when they're just playing, you don't know who's building to go where. You don't know who's building to play the ball where, how they want to build. They just see themselves up front. And remember, this is the second week where a clear defensive blunder, unforced error, is the one that gave us the goal. So to this day, game number 28 of a 30-game season in the league, we don't know what we are meant to be playing. We don't know what the style is. We don't know who the people who combine are meant to be. We know nothing. Without knowing what's happening, and you can tell it. The other thing is that what I'd said before was that I wish the players could show fight. So it's all well and good to tell me that you guys want top 8 and are disappointed and all of that stuff, and that the tactics are wrong and stuff like that. Guys, which player on the pitch can you say is giving 100% and is going out there to try and win this game? I saw somebody say something here. Let me see. Mfundo says Max's lifestyle is waiting for Kaizer Chiefs. No, they're all getting ready for Max's lifestyle in their head. It's just that this match had to come first in that thing. You can tell. You can tell that most of the league has checked out. You can tell. Arsenal is swag now, but at least they're leading. Hey, Tembinkosi. Okay. Number 2 Arsenal going for number 1 when we beat Manchester United. Don't come here with the foot nonsense, eh? How? Look at Quinica. There's no top 8 this year. We all knew it. That's the frustrating. The thing that frustrates me most about Kaizer Chiefs is that you'd expect a team that has been losing or not having trophies for 9 years, 9 years to move differently. You know, like you're expecting them. Like I was telling, excuse me. Like I was saying during halftime, they're already trying to extend some contracts. They've already offered players things. As Mazu coach, we don't know anything. We point at these players and we think about how these players play. They've already been offered contracts. So, yeah, fine. Where's young Zwani? Calvin, he's on the bench. He is not liked that side. I don't know why. I don't know what he did, but he's not liked. So we're not going to see him anytime soon. Ashian is also on the bench. Vilakazi is also on the bench. Sail is also on the bench. I still question what Modi does because, again, Modi looks so dangerous when he's playing with Mtansani. He almost needs somebody who can play off of. How? Amazulu. Amazulu's parking the bus. Wait. No, guys, can you please tell me? I'm seeing 2 banks of 4 at the back. That's the defensive formation. And they've dropped all the way. Is Amazulu really parking the bus? For what? No. Hey, PSL coaches. Oh, PSL coaches. 53rd minute. Just add 45 to whatever my timer is saying, and you'll have the time. It is currently 1-1. Kaizer Chiefs versus Amazulu. Kaizer Chiefs scoring within 2 minutes of the game starting. Within 2 minutes, we had already scored through Dupreez, but Amazulu came back through an offside goal. The goal that Chiefs scored was a mistake from the defender, tried to hold the ball and play it out. Was pressed, we won the ball back, and we scored. The goal that Amazulu scored was a basic cross. A player is between 2 players, goes back a little bit, makes a run. Chiefs is too far behind Sundowns and Pirates, says Mokwena. It might take a season or 2 to compete again. Season or 2. It's 5 years to compete again. Yeah. Amazulu is a defensive team. No, Kwena, I hear you guys. PK and Kwena, I hear you guys. But remember, like I always say, right? Amazulu is currently, as it stands, Amazulu is 12th, right? They are 3 points ahead of Royal AM, 2 points if they lose this game, right? Royal AM is the relegation zone. So if Richards Bay could win the next 2 games, get 6 points, that's 33 points, right? Amazulu is also at the current, as it stands right now, 33 points. They are 2 points away from top 8. They would knock Chiefs out. So I hear you guys being defensive, but when you look at these type of plays and all of this stuff, Chiefs is not here. Chiefs has not been. Chiefs has been up for grabs. Up for grabs for a long time, right? Even in this game. Why defend? It doesn't make sense to me. Why not go out and win the game? Now, in the Kaizer Chiefs, they're currently number 8 if it ends as it stands. If Kaizer Chiefs get 3 points here, they go to 37 points, 2 points behind Cape Town City. You play your last 2 games comfortably, knowing that you could possibly go up to 60 points. SuperSport is not doing very well on their end. So why are we saying that being ambitious, not even ambitious, being ambitious doesn't make sense? Alright, guys. Who's McCarthy on Chiefs bench? He's a youth player, Teaser. He's a youth player. That coach of Amazulu is a plumber. Remember, a big one for that matter. But says Uthembi Nkosi. Punda says it will take 9 years for us to get back up. Calvin says, I see why Pitso ended the relationship with Kevin Johnson. Guys, can I be honest? Nah? The sad part about Kaizer Chiefs is that the people who are going to, our hirings are going to tell you everything about Kaizer Chiefs. So Kevin Johnson is an easy hire. Wasn't Kevin Johnson, it wasn't Makiesi. Was it Makiesi or Lamasia? Kevin Johnson was somewhere in the first division after coming back from Egypt. Ahly with Pitso. He was somewhere in the first division. Why do you think Chiefs hired him? Why do you think Chiefs hired Nseki? I'm not sure. I'll have to just sit back. Why do you think they hired Zwane? Those three guys will never rock the boat. Nseki had been in the wilderness for a while. He had been in the wilderness of South African football after being let go by Bafana, right? If he comes to Kaizer Chiefs, I tell you what to do, you jump. Abo Zwane, homeboy, inside, we know him, we love him, he loves us, he's got that respect, he's got, Bobby was his boss for a very long time. Is he going to speak to those guys? No. Kevin Johnson, thankful for the job. You can hear it in every press conference. He's thankful for the job. Is he going to kick up dust when they're losing? So that tells me everything. I don't see Chiefs hiring a Pitso. I don't see Chiefs getting a Penny. I see Chiefs hiring another agreeable coach that's going to do exactly what they want them to do. Yeah, but you could argue that Mupara should have gotten a red card too at the beginning of the game. Is my mic? What's happening? Is my mic khoizeling? Oh, Nkusia, what's happening now? See, the moment we talk about Chiefs, Can you guys hear me? The moment I start talking that talk about Chiefs, my mics do things. I don't like it. Why would a club go overseas to get a coach who brings nothing to the table? I don't know. But they're not going to go get high profile. They're not going to go get somebody who's up there. Chiefs, like I'm a shortcut, they don't want to hire a coach that is firm. Do you know what the thing is, nah? If you hire Pitso, right? If you hire Pitso's going to fight you as management possibly harder than you'll fight fans and players. Pitso's going to get there and say, guys, I've got a standard. I want you guys to play a certain way. I want you guys to do certain things. I need certain players. I need certain structures. I need certain this, da. Do you really think Kaizer Chiefs, as it runs right now, that management is going to be willing to give up that much power to a coach like Pitso, to a coach like Benny, funny enough, who had similar fights with Ubab Zungu when he took Amazulu to number 2 and he took them to CAF? Why would you take Rangan to Duzi? Oh, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I give this game up. So that's why I'm like, we need to understand the team that we're supporting, guys. We need to understand the team we're supporting. Guys, if we can get to 20,000 likes, I'll open it up. Everybody will be able to come in for a minute, but I need 20,000 likes. Just tap the screen, it's free. Also, can I get some gifts, guys? Can I get some gifts? Thank you to Lulu the Boss Lady, Malibongwe Lebs, Tabi10. Thanks to Mr. XO4, Marcy, for sending gifts, and MK and my man. Thank you so much for sending gifts. Can you get some gifts in? Guys, understand the team that you are supporting. Please, we must understand. This is the same team that, like I said, 8 years into a drought. 8 years, Yonke, into a drought, right? 8 years. They're still going to extend a lot of these contracts. Watch. We're going to get announcements about contract extensions. A lot of them are going to come from this group of players. And you'll wonder. You guys. Amahle, say it isn't so. Amahle, please say it isn't so. Yo, way. Hey, Amahle. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. This is all favoritism here. Nothing to add, says Tepiso. Temikosi says, OT, maybe one day we need to discuss this. Why do SA players pass the ball back to the same player as they receive it? It's like they're not playing. It's like they're playing not to make mistakes. Our players are... Guys, there's so many things you could speak about. I see they're not making mistakes. Nobody's opening up. Nobody's making themselves available. Everybody's running away from the ball. If you watch Chiefs players, they run from the ball, like actively run away from the ball. Oh, Vuma, thank you, Vuma. Oh, Kosiami. Pakani pass, keepani pass, man.
Bathi ngikusheka ngesunja.
Oh, kakase.
What kakase? Oh, kakase. Why you kakase, my brother? Relax.
Oh, Kosiami, thank you, Vuma. Ay. Modi can't even kick a ball, says cheaper. We haven't seen him. Who was hiring coaches before this pandemic around 1998? I think the funny part, this is what I think about Kaizer Chiefs. There's two big problems at Kaizer Chiefs. Two. And this is now club-wide. There's a lack of ambition. So you can tell that they're making signings just to go another season. They're bringing in former players, older players that are in the twilight of their careers. Why? Because you can point to a CV. You know, everything they're doing now is not to move forward, it's to point to a CV. Oh, he was defender of the season last season. Oh, Utoli, he's a former Champions League winner. Oh, Ranga did so well last year in the CAF Confed Cup for Marumo Gallants in the season. Oh, this one. Their signings are typically, you know, we're not signing you to come and play. We don't have a plan for you. We're just signing you because, you know, we need to keep the sponsors happy and we need to activate Twitter every now and then. So there's a lack of ambition. But secondly, I feel like Kaizer Chiefs still runs on the structure from 1998. I think in 1998, in 2000, if you could take ambition and you could mix it with wanting to win, and you had an older team with guys who were connected locally, you could do a lot of things, especially if you had the money. I mean, both Chiefs and both Pirates had the money to go and do things. There weren't many teams that were wanting to compete financially. So you could do a lot with that, right? But football has evolved. Football is in a place where now you need teams of people. You need analysts, you need proper sporting directors, academy directors, you need your coaches must be up, your coaches come with their own staff. Hey, you need so many people in order to make decisions in this here modern football that we love and watch so much. So you can't run it the way you used to run it X amount of years ago. You can't. So I think it's a combination of there's a lack of ambition and there's also just a lack of structure or personnel. I asked this many times. You can go from Kevin Johnson directly to Bobby Motaung in a few moves. There's not that many people in between. When we speak about Chiefs management, we speak about Bobby, Kaizer Jr., Jessica Motaung, Kemiso. We speak about Gerald Sbego. Maybe he's also there. He's been there for a while. Who else do we speak about? So when you make a decision, where's the decision going? Especially if already coach Mbegele side team is not part of the decisions. Who's making the footballing decisions at Kaizer Chiefs? and we all know it. You might have been hot 12 years ago in these things, but it's not guaranteed you're going to be hot now in a time where teams have their own developments that they're building. Abo Sundowns are spending 50 million on a player, 46 million on a player. You're not going to compete. But anyway, 66 minutes. It's still 1-1. Yeah, both teams are just they're just honoring it at this point. There was a snapshot there by Amazulu that didn't work out, but for the most part, we're just watching teams. It feels like those preseason friendlies that you play on a training ground. Like you're still trying to work things out. Nobody wants to get injured. Nobody wants to do too much. Oh, Chiefs is so frustrating. If you dare cross this ball. Do you know why Chiefs is frustrating? We played 60 minutes with Rangachiva Vairo, a known header of the ball. 60 minutes. Not one cross that was for him inside the box. We take him off and put in Saile and Casti. Now we're crossing. Hi guys, come on. And I swear, guys, we have people that do this all day. This is their jobs. They do this all day. They watch football and analyze football and watch replays and have video footage and have video breakdowns and have analysts and have all of those things. We see them every single day. Yet we keep getting the same mistakes, the same things get done. You're crossing right now to Said. Like guys. Rachabula says, come to Ethiopia. I like Manchester United. I'll come to Ethiopia, but hey, I've got my other team. If Pitso did great things for Sundowns, does that guarantee him any good results for Chiefs? I doubt. And remember, there's a structure. You know, Sundowns just so happened to have an owner that didn't think he was a football god in terms of having to run the team. He ran it like one of his companies. You know what, guys? I set a goal. I set a vision. You guys, I hired the best to come and look at that vision and make it possible. I will give you the resources. You will buy the players that you need to buy. My job is to just sit back. Chiefs ownership is not that. Why is Modi still on the pitch? X-Teen is now playing like an adult. The development took a while. Malume Kutso, you are a youngster in the PSL up until you're 27. Must boycott everything written Kaizer Chiefs. This stadium we must not go, says MZ Dog. Ray says, who are scouting players before? Because the guy who's scouting now doesn't know his job. Mr. Sitle says, fire Pobi and get results. Fire Pobi and hire people. Moisene says, you need a Twitter space or TikTok live with Kaizer Jr. and just have a conversation with him. Oh, I've tried. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to be interviewing Roger Tessa on Tuesday. So if you have questions, I've got a post up on YouTube, on Facebook as well, and on Instagram, where you can leave questions in the comments. It's going to be more to do with coaching. That series that I'm doing is called Idiski University. The first person that we've had there was coach Busmuzi Vilakazi, you know, the coach that beat Pirates yesterday from Richards Bay. He sat down with me. Very interesting chat that we had. I'm going to have a chat with Roger Tessa. So if you have any coaching questions, the point of that one is I want to understand coaches, owners, and things like that. So I've been trying, best believe, to get a lot of people onto that thing, Abafuni. But we're growing. We'll get there. So please follow if you have not followed. I think agents play a role in how Chiefs sign players. Marane Chiefs now, mokwena, is not going about this the best way. Stemiko says Vina is the communication manager. Fundo says the problem is they got this mindset of a family business and they run it according to the way I like. PK says, what's Kune's work at Kaizer Chiefs? My theory about Kune is that they want to make him the goalkeeper coach. So currently at Kaizer Chiefs right now, they have Reina Tinkalaka. He's the goalkeeper coach that made everybody great, essentially. But they didn't bring him in as goalkeeper coach. They brought him in as a consultant. And I think part of the job that he's going to do is to basically get Kune ready to become the goalkeeper coach at Kaizer Chiefs, I think. That's what I think the plan was. Now I blame Mr. Motaung Senior for everything. Oh, Tabang, there's an interview I watched with Tatem Taung. Oh, I don't even want to. Oh. Lulu says the management and the players are to be blamed for what is happening in Naturena. Teaser says, come next season, OT, you'll be seeing the same thing that is happening today. I bet my last cent. Tabang says we play confuse the opponent footballer. We confused ourselves. Motsepe's net worth is crazy. And then you have Rupert, who's 5 to 10 times richer than Motsepe. I know it's like 140 billion. His net worth compared to Ntate Motsepe is 140 billion rand more. That guy could change football tomorrow. Can't blame Bobby for it. No, it's not just Bobby. Again, I think Chiefs as a whole, they went through a very long time at Kaizer Chiefs where they were winning because other teams couldn't compete like that or didn't want to compete like that, right? So you could get away with a lot within the league and still do well. But then when everything started catching up to them, they didn't change. And I think their attitude, and again, this is a direct quote from Tatem Taung Senior when he was talking about Sundowns' dominance. He was like, well, Bayern Munich dominates that league. They've been dominating forever. Why should we worry? We've seen teams dominate and then fall off. So basically, they're waiting for Sundowns to fall off. I can't compare Chiefs with the stingy boy. The coach that beat Paris is Tabak. Yeah, no, I speak to him, guys. Guys, let's be honest, Saile has pace, but not football brains. Papa Tseko, Saile is last 15 minutes player, and you have to get him as close to the box. So the touches have to come as close as possible to the box. That's how you play Saile. Saile doesn't need time to think. So you play him at the end of the games when tactics are broken down, when it's two teams who are chasing a game, who are now throwing everything at each other. That's when you do it, because that's when he's very effective. He's not a guy who you put on the wing and you ask to make decisions on the wing. Did Ntetwa was that Ntetwa refusing to high five or thingy? Kevin Johnson. Okay, Fundo Vilakazi, come on, watch how lively that kid is. If they can give him the ball, watch how lively that kid is. Ali Waninje, he has that thing. Hopefully they don't kill him. So you can't mention Motsepe and Kaizer in the same sentence. Yeah, no, but I probably can, because I'm not asking Tate Motsepe to be, I'm not asking Tate Kaizer to be Motsepe. Is it too much to ask for Chiefs to be, now, away from everything, is it too much to ask for Chiefs to be the second best team in the league, knowing the gap that Sundowns has on everybody? Is it too much? That's my problem here. Is it too much for them to be number 3 and play Confed? No one's asking them to be Sundowns. But also, maybe that's the problem. When you are football people, you think you know everything. Maybe that's the problem. You think at some point that you know everything, and when the world moves on from you and moves past you, you are still thinking you know football. You know what needs to be done. 9 years, yonke. 9 years now, yonke, trophyless. We're about to be a top 8 team, maybe. Like we're fighting for top 8. 9 years into a trophy drought. Any reasonable person would have changed their minds and tried something new and updated and done their research and gone and sat with Mamelodi Sundowns and gone and sat with Man City and gone and sat with all of these. Guys, do you think that at Kaizer Chiefs, there's a team in the world that would say no to you shadowing them? Hey, Barcelona, we want to see how your academy works. La Masia. Can we send somebody there just to be there at Barcelona for a couple of months? from Kaizer Chiefs, I don't think they said no. Rulani was in Brazil just the other month. Rulani was in Brazil just the other month, doing what I'm saying right now, for example. About Dr. Irvin Khoza, in order for them to make these deals, Dr. Irvin Khoza flew to England and sat with the Man United lawyers and sat with lawyers around the EPL in order to craft the television deal. You're telling me that after 9 years of being trophyless, no one is going, okay, let's humble ourselves. Ahly, you guys, we've given you guys training grounds when you guys come and play CAF games. We've given you training grounds. We've given you all that stuff. Can we send somebody to Egypt to go hang with you guys for 3 months and just do some benchmarking? Some benchmarking. Learn what you guys do, how you build, what you do. Learn. You're telling me that no one at Kaizer Chiefs has even thought of that in the 9 years? Or do they all think to themselves, no, I can still fix the problem. Whether it's Bobby, whether it's Kaizer Junior, they still think to themselves, I can still fix the problem 9 years in. But anyway, let me not go too far. With that one. Is Reina still at Chiefs? Because Chiefs goalkeepers used to be the best. He left. He's back as a consultant. I think it would be good for Chiefs not to qualify for top 8. He decided to take out the live wire Mtutuzi for Castillo. Guys, they're just making changes, guys. They're just making changes. Money Works, Chiefs is broke. They're not broker than 15 other teams in the league. That much I can tell you. They're not broker than that. At the very least, those teams are not spending as much as Chiefs are spending. Whenever we say that, this is the same Chiefs team that brings in 8 players every year. 8 new contracts, signing bonuses, all of that gets added on. Hey, isn't that Hope Mbele? Looking at starting 11, we're average like arrows. They'll bounce back to top form next season. Says, hey, okay, Malum Schweinsteiger, I'm not gonna lie, Thomas Nkolo when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs. Ngizakholwa when I see it. For now, I don't believe it. Oh, we've crossed. Yeah, I didn't see that we crossed 20. Thank you, guys. So the lines are open. The lines are open. Jamaica says, let them hire me. Well, at least I can admit that I don't know anything about running a team. The first thing I would do if Kaizer Chiefs hired me right now from just off of the strength of the show, the first thing I'd do is I'd use all of that power to go and benchmark, go and find out how other people are doing it, go and figure out those things, to be honest with you. Mto, welcome to 79th minute. What are you seeing? Still 1-1.
It's a but at least now with Mfundo is trying. Energy, you know that you'd try and do something. He's trying, but you can't do it alone.
Yeah.
When the other players like Mosaile, it's just the running. You don't know what's the end product to that. That's why it's disappointing to watch certain players. Remember, senior players that don't deserve to wear the Chiefs. I mean, Hlanti, fine, he was good when he was at Vets, but he's no longer the same Hlanti. So we need to review certain players and say, you know what, we need to move on from you and find proper replacements, because really, Amazulu hasn't attacked us, but we're not attacking them. So what exactly is happening second half?
That's why I'm
we're not getting any chances. So what is it? Just about keeping the possession and getting forward and just crossing and hoping for the best? I don't know what's happening with this team.
That's why I'm just talking about my own things because you're not seeing anything here. What do you think of the subs, Mto? One of the things I noticed is that they took out Uranga and then they start crossing the ball. Then they take out him to do.
He was not supposed to take out Uranga because Uranga is a centre forward, and you put him in Saile. Saile is not a centre forward, so there was a bad substitution. Saile for Uranga. If you put him in Saile, take out one of the players who are playing on the wing, whether Modi or Dupree, since he was playing on the wing. And then to take out the other side, Umtu for Castillo. again, Castillo is more of a holding midfielder than Unto is more of an attacking midfielder. So are we attacking or are we defending? What's happening? So I'm not sure exactly what's the plan. So but then again, one or two good players can't really change this Chiefs team. We need to restructure the entire team. Because some players, you can see they're trying. Like I'm mentioning the young players. Du is one of them in terms of the effort. Now Kichima and then Fundo is also one of them. Since Angenile, he's been trying to string some passes, but then he's young. Yeah, but he's not gonna be able to do it alone. We need the senior players to also come through, man.
Okay. So, before I bring in Paul, guys, somebody asked about the sponsors. Guys, South African sponsors don't necessarily care about performance. South African sponsors care about numbers. So every time Vodacom posts something and it trends, or they post something and they sell a SIM card, every time Kappa puts out a new jersey going forward and it sells out, that's all they care about. So as long as commercially Kaizer Chiefs is still bringing them numbers, right? Think about it. Every time Vodacom does a campaign with Chiefs, they know that by the end of that day, we'll have this many interactions with the post, we'll have this many likes, we'll have this many shares, we'll have this many people who are now aware of what we're doing. So remember, sponsorship is not just about on the pitch performance, right? It's also about KPIs, it's also about the stats, it's also about all of those things. Okay, the Chiefs, like it or not, I get to the number, they say it's 16 million fans. Every time something happens against the Chiefs, they trend. Every time a new sponsor jumps on, I'm sure in their numbers, they see a jump. Supersport bet, I don't know. Maybe their numbers after bringing on Chiefs and Pirates have gone up incredibly high because Chiefs and Pirates fans are very active, right? So as long as that keeps happening, the sponsors are going to be happy. They'll give you even more money. Right? But anyway. Paul? Paul, are you with me?
Yeah, kidding.
Paul, urinka game 1-1.
Baba ne bile phone ya ka e fitile battery bile ke charge ke mo charging.
Urinka team ya hao, ke tsao di sapu, di shebile kwana. Ke tsao game ena.
If you but let message wa ka rena ke itseng the time ba replace those two players into Ranga and Chabalala. Ke kgalletse o kena ke bue because of ne ke sa kgone o type o ile bona o type ne ke sa kgone because of nana o sia o kenya Castino o kenya Sethebe o kenya Mothetho uri ntho re sa complain ka yona Grootman complain ka Mothetho ka Sethebe a feta o ba edela Castino mo pele o batla o etsala onta Shabalala onta Ranga motho le at least o cross the ball o gona o hold at least penalty di ka ba le yona o gona o raya at least o na le ntwa re ke na o na le body ta gona o dila ka defensive wa monta you come back again o tlo replace Mothetho o kenya ntho like yo monyenyane o wa rena mduduzi ba re ke mang o ba re ke mana Mfundo ha o feta o kenya Mfundo ha o sena dibolo tse di yang ko pele ra defend at least an ka ba nse Mothetho ka nako a se Shabalala mudu teng wa matha fela mudi ka mole kore mudu a ke tse mara una le moriana re una le moriana ba itlwele le jwa
Okay, why was a reki mriana wa go wina reka mriana wa go wina once o ska reka wa di play or builder reka wa go wina spenda chelete mo
Chiefs players aba batle win ne aba batle win ba batla bona ba bapala fela player tse mo Chiefs ne di few an ka re 5 tse di batla go dlala Chiefs the rest ha ona motho a sutang ha ona motho like ala apere kit e mo chase aba chase ne ntho ba batla go bona fela ke rena di fan hore ba bapala Chiefs that's all
Okay, proper.
Good about that thing, man. About that 12 hour Raymond, Kitala Chiefs, man. What about our fans? What about Bona? About the sponsor player this is saying that I got shame. Because of what nonsense.
Yeah. I think
if wabapala wabona nobody sponsor by extra money, but they don't care. As long as my parents just Chiefs, wabona ke mali ba ke Chiefs.
If you ever watch the interviews at the players at Chiefs when they arrive, they always say, "Wait, I used to support this club as a child." So I don't think they're coming to win. But kile fela gore ba ticket box, so right? Kile ka idala wana time ako haya uthabile. Ka hone ke dlaletse Chiefs, o ra wina bana taba. Abana taba. Watch from 2023 to 2025. I played for Kaizer Chiefs. Fela nje, o sharp. Mara mpo eriki kenye teaser. Eriki kenye teaser. Thank you po. Teaser. Still 1-1 teaser. As you said.
Hey, what TT? Yeah, no. I think that's the special score. Yeah, that one is a nice score. No one is gonna argue with that. OT, yeah, no, I'm watching the game, but I think now the biggest problem now, we can say why he didn't put this one, why he didn't put this one, but at the moment, the system that Kevin Johnson is using now is not even good for any player. You can put anyone, it's not gonna work.
Is it even a system?
We understand.
Is it even a system? Minangbo system, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm trying to talk on what Mpo was saying. Like, why did he put this? Why did he take out this? But now, for that, you can put it. You can even put OT. It's not gonna work. You understand? So, I don't think it's for now. Let's wait for next season OT.
Okay. Hey, we'll see next season. Let me bring in KK. KK. 1-1. What do you think of the game, KK?
Chiefs are flare. Coach doesn't have a plan. uJohnson akanayo iplan. Ubona ngamasub wakhe. Kunomthetho. Kunosithebe. Umthetho nosithebe ayikho into abayenzayo. Abakhona ucomplete ama-passes. Mawuphatha ibhola uyalahla. Unozwane samkelo ozwane. Why angadonsi between umthethwa nosithebe afaka uzwane. Angakhiphi umuntu ushabalala because umuntu ushabalala uye umuntu ngathi bekazama because abamnikeza ibhola umfana abamsupply kufanele abuyele emuva ufana noDupree kufanele acollecte ibhola uyaphasa kufanele phela aspring futhi ayeboxing ushesha khathayo lo muntu lo. That's why yabona uJohnson akana plan ne-assistant abana plan abantu laba abazi ukuthi bayenzeni bayadlala because you can't put ama-midfielders yabona labantu laba bayenze next uyenzani umthetho manje as we speak egamini yini into ayenzayo ake enzi next ukhipha umduduzi ukhipha uranga like amasapo akhe upule modi udlala 90 minutes mara ayikho lento ewana yenzayo lo mjidane.
Yeah.
Kunoma khona bomashiyani abo like uchinchi scheme sonke like lo muntu lo nje akazi akana plan. Yabona nje iChiefs must forget about top 80 so bona next season ukuthi kwenzakalani.
Yeah. Oh, to Prince. Oh. Okay. Ithinga umfundo 1-1 ubonani kule game mfundo?
Kunjani lapho Mr. OT? Kunjani Mr. OT?
Hayi uyazi ukuthi kunjani ungangibuzi bani mfundo bani.
Manini baphelelaphi abalandeli babeshayana baphelelaphi
abalandeli babeshayana baphi baphelelaphi baphi labo balandeli babeshayana uyakhumbula emozimabhide uyakhumbula beshaya uSteve Kompele baphi labo balandeli be-Chiefs baphelelaphi
abekho walibonele ticket le-10 rand bathi ayasi lapho ngiyolwa futhi ngilwelani
labantu kube kade bayilungisa i-Chiefs ishoda ukuthi abalandeli bakhona ukuthi bashaya abantu
yellow card modi Fundo. Okay, let me go to Bless on 900. Welcome.
Hey, how was it, bro?
I've got no words. Tell me, what did you think of the game?
No use to cry, man. No use to cry anymore. Yeah, so do you see the only thing that Kaizer Chiefs is losing is selection. You have got these two guys. I don't know why are they so hated, man. Now, do you see the difference between coaches one and this kind of other coaches that you bring in? You put Samgelo Zwane, you are sorted. You put Mashiane and Samgelo Zwane, you are sorted. Simple. That is where the secret of Kaizer Chiefs is. If the guy can put those people. I hear the guy who's just left talking about my fans Abeshayan. And those fans, sometimes we don't condone such, but man, fans sometimes. It's painful, man. It's painful. When you Samgelo Zwane, please, if you guys can't, if the coach doesn't have my plans, Samgelo Zwane and Mashian, those are the best midfielders for the country has. One of the best midfielders. I don't know. Every day we are going to be talking about and say those guys they've got direction. If just put those two boys, we are sorted. Everything, because you know when you've got a strong midfield, we are sorted. That is my problem. Samgelo Zwane and Mashiane, please.
Okay. Plus on. Let me bring in Oratile for the last time. Guys, before I bring in Oratile, I'm going to be back at 8 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, we're going to come back for the review show. So I'm not going to stay long when I finish here because we're going to speak about the matches. So at 8 o'clock, we're going to speak about the Sundowns Pirates match, the Sundowns Pirates and Chiefs matches at 8 o'clock. So we'll reconvene. I just need a break, Nyana, then I'll come back. Oratile, Kimoche 1-1. I reach a team how.
Yeah, good man. أنا خلق بيلا naga ikona feminate خلق بيلا فقط عمه خلقنا ونعمه كبيلة كان كبيلة يا
Neuitse e tlo ba 3-1 ke go hopola
ya kaidi ka ma ka ala bari ya feminine ka bari tifti le même le Amazulu ya wan wan marta ayo kaga fila fari gimi ya bar aka ga bar it's the best day of my life bar.
Hi, Oratile. No, thank you, Oratile. Ukhutse ka 8. Guys, I'll be back at 8. Thank you to Lucky, Lulu, Malibongwe, Lebza, Tabiten, Mix XO4, Marcy, MK, and my man. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Okay, so 8 o'clock, we're going to discuss the Mamelodi Sundowns game, the Pirates game, and this game. We're not going to we're going to come back at 8 o'clock. Linda, man, I just need to eat some dinner, man. Then I'll be back. So everybody who's in line now. I see Lulu. Oh, Lulu, it was on and off. Malum's in Tabi, I was in Tabi. 8 o'clock, it's happy, so we can have our review show at that time. Guys, I'll see you. Arsenal is holding on. Arsenal is holding on. Look. At least one team makes me happy. Okay, bye guys. 8 o'clock. No, the wife cooked, guys. The wife cooked. 8 o'clock. 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 8 o'c